Hey guys, welcome back to episode or day 20 of Animal Crossing City Folk. And welcome back, bunny ears. So we're back to this game and we're just gonna do our normal chores right now and then we're gonna get our music because it's Saturday and, well, I feel like it. So, today I guess the only thing that I can really talk about is X Factor UK. So, we'll see what happens with that and how far I get through this, and then whatever I need to catch up on will be on the next video. So let's talk about the game. Let's talk about that show. I thought the show, for the most part, this week was not as great as last week. I don't think that there was that many great performances to really be excited about. They sang songs about love and heartbreak, which, is pretty much a lot of there's a lot of choices you can possibly make, up tempo and slow tempo songs. So this was I pretty much thought that this was a very easy week to pick a song that showcased who they are as singers and their vocals. But for the most part, I was just not impressed with these choices or the arrangements either. So I don't know. I really wasn't feeling it. So, anyways, yeah, I'm also going to be looking for the the money rock too, which is not going to be that easy to find. Got to grab some shells though first, and then we'll take a look and see what they have at the Maple and Staple, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, so the first act that was on. Let's see, I have plenty of room. Okay, so let's go to Maple and Staple right now, but let's check this rock first. So the first group that was on was New Vibe. This group had, I believe, 5 guys in it. And they sang With or Without You by U2. I did not like them last week singing, um, they sang Chris Brown, I believe. Let's see, A Mummy and a Mask. The Mummy is 120. No. Well, let's see. That's more for Halloween, but I don't think so. Not for me. And then we have a mask here, a superhero mask for 1,200. Dang. Hey, I'm Super Cat or Cat Boy or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so anyways, yeah, New Vibe. They sang "With or Without You" by U2. I was not impressed with this performance. I did not like it. I felt like the song was just too big for them. They felt like they were out of tune, and there's that cat again. Ugh. I really wish I could help her, but I can't because I don't know how to get back to Town. But anyways, yeah, With or Without You, it was just a mess. I didn't feel like their vocals were on par with the song. I mean, Bono Bono from U2 is really good. It's really good, and I just felt like they're not very good singers in general. So if they went tomorrow, which is probably going to be in a couple of hours from now, because UK is a lot different time zone era. Because I was watching this at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so I probably think it's probably going to be about 12 o'clock, coming up soon too for the results, and I would be okay with them going. I didn't think that they were that great. So then after that was Sammy Brooks. This is the older lady that sings pretty well. She sang "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. Very tough song, I have to say. It's not a song that a lot of people can sing very well, and I think vocally it was a good performance. I mean, in terms of vocals, But I have to kind of agree with Gary. I felt like she dressed in a very old-fashioned way. It was very pageanty kind of for older people. I felt it was just really old fashioned. She looked really old fashioned. The arrangement was very old fashioned. There was nothing really special about the performance. I've heard so many people sing that song and they've done it well, but she needed to find a way to make it younger. And I felt like she didn't really accomplish that this week. It wasn't as good as last week. Last week I thought her choice was better. She looked better. She performed better. Everything about last week was better than this week. So I still thought she was good and decent, but she could have been better. And I felt like last week was so much better. I don't know how many times I said better, but yeah. I just don't like it when the people that I like don't do very well. It's not. It's a letdown for me, and it probably is a letdown for people who like them too. So, anyways, after that, it was kind of disappointing because it was a slew of people right after each other that I liked last week. I did not like them as much this week. Here's another one to be exact. Craig Colton was next. He was the one that sang Jar of Hearts last week, and I thought that was fantastic. This week, saying The Best Thing I Never Had by Beyonce, I did not like that I did not like that song choice for him. I'm sorry, but Beyonce, he kind of made it more clean. He made the vocal a lot more straightforward than Beyonce. And Beyonce is one of those singers that is just so big to sing and kind of stylized. She has a specific set of runs. She has a specific type of voice. She has a specific type of presence about her that, I don't think it's very easy to mimic that. And for him to just do a very straightforward, not so interesting arrangement and not so interesting vocal, I felt like it wasn't a good choice for him. So he sounded a little bit not so great as he could have been, as he was last week. So I wasn't feeling this one again. Again, I wasn't feeling it. And he did all right. Vocally, I didn't think it was that bad vocally. It just was not that exciting for me. So now I gotta put the money away. Alright, so, and then after that was Jeanette Devlin. She also was a decent one last week. She sang Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis Presley. I thought it was okay too. Again, it was another performance where I felt the arrangement was way too slow. And I've actually heard people sing that one better than her. There was a couple times where she fell off for me. I really felt that, and it was a couple seasons ago, Tim Urban sang that song, and he did it well. And he kind of made it younger. She kind of didn't make it younger, which is one of the mistakes I felt that she didn't fix, because she kept it very similar to the original. It wasn't as original enough. And I just don't feel like she's that good. Everyone likes her, too, for some reason. But I don't think she's that good. She just sounds like a normal, natural singer-songwriter. And with a kind of a distinct voice. She can sing, but she can sing, I wouldn't eliminate her this week. But I think she needs to step it up a little bit more. I think she needs to do something up-tempo. Because I haven't seen it yet. Okay, after that was Frankie Kokoza. It's a very weird name, I have to say. And he sang The Scientist by Coldplay. That was not a good that was bad to me. I just like New Vibe, who was pretty much in the same category. I think I liked his song. I liked his song way better than New Vibe's choice. But he didn't feel it. There was no conviction with the song. And that's a great of all the Coldplay songs, that's the best. That's probably one of the best ones Chris Martin has done. And Frankie didn't connect with it. It was kind of just rushed. It felt like he was just hoping to get through the song, and it was kind of blah for me. I didn't think last week was that great either. This week was just wrong. I think he should be in the bottom two as long as New Vibe. I mean, they pull out the bottom two every single week, so I thought clearly those two were the weakest people. There was an alternative I have that came in later in the night, but yeah, I don't think he did that well. It wasn't the, I mean that's pretty much how I felt about the first half of the night. It was just like that. It was just whatever, you know. So yeah, and I'm running out of time too for Nook. He's gonna probably close very soon, so gotta keep moving. Okay, so I think I bought everything. I mean, I think I bought everything that I needed to from Nook, and now all I have to do is go to the museum and fix the check the fossil. Check the fossil, of course. Okay. So yeah, I'll stop right there. That's the first five. Basically, that's how I felt about the night. It was, I mean, so far. I mean, there's seven more people that come up later after this. I'll do it on the second part. Those seven, though, I think there's more interesting things to talk about in those seven than the. And I'm gonna actually wait on the next person because I have some good things to say about them. Let's see. Okay.